Hello, check, 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 test, check, test, check. Hello, hello, check, test, check, check. Hello, check.
Hello, check. Hello, check.
Check, 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 1, 2. Check. Mic checking, 1, 2, check. Check.
A very warm good morning to all. I, Dr. Rahul Das, welcome one and all who have gathered on this blissful morning to celebrate our 73rd Republic Day. This is the day to remember the uncountable sacrifices of our freedom fighters who envisioned a bright and secure future for the generations to come. This is also the day to commemorate Dr. B.R. Ambedkar for his contributions in making our country truly democratic. Any independent nation requires a robust framework to help its economic and social system to survive, sustain, and flourish. It was Dr. B.R. Ambedkar's farsightedness, broad-mindedness, and empathy towards our independent nation and its people that gave birth to an ironclad document, the Constitution of India. With these opening thoughts, I request our students of Indian Academy Degree College to invoke this occasion with a dance performance.
daga ni daga ma dama ni dama da ni dama gari daga ni daga ma dama ni dama da ni dama gari daga ma ni da ni dama ni daga ma gari daga ni dama ma gari dama ma gari daga ni dama ma gari da ni ma gari daga ni dama ma gari da Vande Bharatam gari daga ni daga ma dama ni dama da ni dama gari daga ni daga ma dama ni dama da ni dama gari daga ma ni da ni dama ni daga ma gari daga ni dama ma gari dama ma gari daga ni dama ma gari da ni ma gari daga ni dama ma gari da Vande Bharatam Varadahike Paradevate Vande Bharatam
Thank you, dear student, for an delightful and energizing performance that struck the right emotional chords for this occasion. I now request our faculty from Indian Academy Pre-University College, Ms. Lynette Martha Pinto, to welcome the gathering.
Warm good morning and greetings to each one present here. It is a matter of pride and honor at the same time to be a part of this celebration. This day holds a very special place in the history of India, and we are here to celebrate our 73rd Republic Day this year. On this special day, all of us must pledge to protect our nation and compatriots. We are a family, and we respect our nation and its dignity. On behalf of Indian Academy Group of Institutions, it fills me with a strong feeling of patriotism to welcome Dr. T. Somashekar, Chairman, Indian Academy Education Trust. Welcome, sir. I extend my warm welcome to our respected COO and Principal, Indian Academy Degree College Autonomous. Welcome, sir. Hearty welcome to Professor K. Surya Narayan, Director, Academic Excellence of Indian Academy Group of Institutions. Welcome, sir. I would like to extend a warm welcome and heartful greetings to all heads of institution of Indian Academy, Dr. Reena Sham, Professor Elizabeth Lena in her absence, Professor Jafar Mohammed, Professor Rajeshwari in her absence, Professor Munmun, and Professor Shalini. It's my pleasure to welcome all the HODs of various departments of IADC Autonomous, faculty members of Indian Academy Group of Institutions, technical staff members. Last but not the least, my dear students, welcome. Thank you.
I now request our respected chairman to kindly come forward for flag hoisting.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, sir. I now call upon our degree college students to perform a dance on the theme Dance of One Accord.
करिए कुछ करिए, नस नस मेरी खोले, हाय कुछ करिए, कुछ करिए, बस बस बड़ा बोले, अब कुछ करिए। ओ कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए, तू बेतरिए या मरिए, हाय कोई तो चल सिद्ध फड़िए, तू बेतरिए या मरिए। चक दे गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी। सुनो गौर से दुनिया वालों, बुरी नजर ना हम पे डालो। चाहे जितना जोर लगा लो, सबसे आगे होंगे हिंदुस्तानी। हमने कहा है, हमने कहा है जो तुम भी कहो।
आओ हम मिलजुल के बोले अब तो यारा, अपना जहां है सबसे प्यारा। आओ हम मिलजुल के बोले अब तो यारा, अपना जहां है सबसे प्यारा।
हमने कहा है जो तुम भी कहो।
Thank you, dear students. Our next group of students from Indian Academy Pre-University College will perform a song.
ಧವಳ ಹಿಮದ ಗಿರಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಅರುಣ ಧ್ವಜವ ಹಾರಿಸಿ, ಮುಗಿಲ ಏಣಿ ಏರಿ ನಿಂದು ವಿಜಯ ಬೇರಿ ಬಾರಿಸಿ ಬಾರಿಸಿ. ಧವಳ ಹಿಮದ ಗಿರಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಅರುಣ ಧ್ವಜವ ಹಾರಿಸಿ, ಮುಗಿಲ ಏಣಿ ಏರಿ ನಿಂದು ವಿಜಯ ಬೇರಿ ಬಾರಿಸಿ ಬಾರಿಸಿ. ಸಿಂಧು ಕಣಿವೆಯೊಡಲಿನಿಂದ ವೀರಗಾನ ಮೊಳಗಲಿ, ಧ್ಯೇಯ ರವಿಯ ಕಿರಣ ತರುಣ ಹೃದಯ ಗುಡಿಯ ಬೆಳಗಲಿ. ಎದ್ದು ನಿಲ್ಲು ಭಾರತ ದಿವ್ಯ ಪ್ರಭೆಯ ಬೀರುತ್ತಾ. ಎದ್ದು ನಿಲ್ಲು ಭಾರತ ದಿವ್ಯ ಪ್ರಭೆಯ ಬೀರುತ್ತಾ ಬೀರುತ್ತಾ. ಧವಳ ಹಿಮದ ಗಿರಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಅರುಣ ಧ್ವಜವ ಹಾರಿಸಿ ಮುಗಿಲ ಏಣಿ ಏರಿ ನಿಂದು ವಿಜಯ ಬೇರಿ ಬಾರಿಸಿ ಬಾರಿಸಿ. ಮನಗಾಸಿರಗೊಳಿಸುತ್ತಿಹಳು ಭಾವಗಂಗೆ ಅನುದಿನ. ಇಳೆಯ ಕೊಳೆಯ ತೊಳೆಯುತ್ತಿಹಳು ತಾಯಿ ತುಂಗೆ ಕ್ಷಣ ಕ್ಷಣ. ನೆಲವಿದೆಂಬ ಪಾವನ ಎನಿತು ಧನ್ಯ ಜೀವನ. ನೆಲವಿದೆಂಬ ಪಾವನ ಎನಿತು ಧನ್ಯ ಜೀವನ ಜೀವನ. ಧವಳ ಹಿಮದ ಗಿರಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಅರುಣ ಧ್ವಜವ ಹಾರಿಸಿ ಮುಗಿಲ ಏಣಿ ಏರಿ ನಿಂದು ವಿಜಯ ಬೇರಿ ಬಾರಿಸಿ ಬಾರಿಸಿ. ನಾಡಗುಡಿಯ ಮೂರು ಕಡೆಯು ಪೊರವ ಶಾಂತ ಸಾಗರ. ಹಿಂದೂ ಜನರ ಹೃದಯವೆಂದು ಕ್ಷಾತ್ರ ತೇಜದಾಗರ. ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ಗೌರಿ ಶಂಕರ ಕಾಲಯಮನು ಕಿಂಕರ. ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ಗೌರಿ ಶಂಕರ ಕಾಲಯಮನು ಕಿಂಕರ ಕಿಂಕರ. ಧವಳ ಹಿಮದ ಗಿರಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಅರುಣ ಧ್ವಜವ ಹಾರಿಸಿ ಮುಗಿಲ ಏಣಿ ಏರಿ ನಿಂದು ವಿಜಯ ಬೇರಿ ಬಾರಿಸಿ ಬಾರಿಸಿ. ಅಸುರತನದ ಉಸಿರ ನೀಗಿ ಭೇದ ಭಾವ ನೀಗುತ್ತಾ. ಸಾಗು ಮುಂದೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಸಾಗು ಮಾತೆಯನ್ನು ಸ್ಮರಿಸುತ್ತಾ. ನಿನಗೆ ಜಯದ ಆರತಿ ಹರಸು ತಾಯಿ ಭಾರತಿ. ನಿನಗೆ ಜಯದ ಆರತಿ ಹರಸು ತಾಯಿ ಭಾರತಿ ಭಾರತಿ. ಧವಳ ಹಿಮದ ಗಿರಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಅರುಣ ಧ್ವಜವ ಹಾರಿಸಿ ಮುಗಿಲ ಏಣಿ ಏರಿ ನಿಂದು ವಿಜಯ ಬೇರಿ ಬಾರಿಸಿ ಬಾರಿಸಿ. ಧವಳ ಹಿಮದ ಗಿರಿಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಅರುಣ ಧ್ವಜವ ಹಾರಿಸಿ ಮುಗಿಲ ಏಣಿ ಏರಿ ನಿಂದು ವಿಜಯ ಬೇರಿ ಬಾರಿಸಿ ಬಾರಿಸಿ ಬಾರಿಸಿ.
Thank you, dear students, for a good dance performance and a patriotic song for the gathering. Now is the time to listen to an ardent admirer of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, one who believes and practices the principles of Dr. Ambedkar. May I request our beloved chairman to kindly address the gathering.
Good morning to all of you, all the dignitaries of the stage, Dr. Srinidhi, principals and other faculty members, and my dear students. It will be a very brief address. We all have gathered here to celebrate our 73rd Republic Day, and greetings to all of you on this occasion. I was wondering what I should talk to on this occasion, and especially to whom I should talk to. I think being a chairman, my focus always is at students. Although we have very few students here today, my thoughts are primarily targeting students. I thought I'll talk to you about the concept of nationhood and what it means to be a citizen of a nation, and how do we feel about it being together, a part of a community, a part of a country, and how did all this come up? If we need to look at a few years back, 75 years back, when we became independent, got freedom from the colonial era, from British, we choose to go in a different path to build a nation. Another party choose to build their nation on the basis of religion, and we choose a different path. We choose to build our nation as a democratic, secular, socialist, sovereign republic. These are the building blocks of concept called India. If you want to understand the subsequent issues a nation is facing, you need to understand how it came up first. Just like as a biology student, if we want to understand the problems we face when we become adults, I have headache, I have like a kidney function malfunction or brain malfunction, we go back understanding the development of the embryo, developmental biology we call it. If you understand how we are made of, how all the systems came up in the very early stages during embryonic development, then you can handle that when it goes wrong, how to fix it. In the similar sense, as a nation, when we have came together, you must understand there was no such thing called India before 1947, although there were a lot of thoughts about India for the 100 years before, probably during the entire freedom struggle. But then, when you look back, how many different entities were put together in one bucket, and we called it India. So basically, to simplify that, we are highly pluralistic. There are different religions, people belonging to different faiths, people speaking different languages, people having different dressing habits, food habits, what we call traditions, culture. So a very heterogeneous group was put together in one house and said you all have to live together in harmony, which is a huge challenge, but that is how we decided to be together. Once we decided to be together with all this, what we call diversity, but still want to be single. No, unity in diversity. So that is how the whole concept came. And naturally, there would be a lot of headaches since we have so many heterogeneous groups, ideas, languages. Subsequently, for the sake of governance, we have divided them into states. I don't know whether it is right or wrong, based on linguistic principle again. And then, okay, people speaking a particular language, let them be Telugu guys, or in Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kannada speaking in Karnataka, so on, right? And this became easy to govern such a big nation called India. But in that process, headaches also came. My language is better than yours, my food is better than yours, my dressing is better than yours. A lot of these kind of polarizations, which instead of bringing people together, has created differences and posed challenges in so-called national integration. So why we have to address these issues is older people, like we know the perils and issues that we have even today about religion polarizations, about linguistic polarizations, caste polarizations. We wish most of these things are not there, but they are there. We can't run away from the truth. How do we address these things? We have a lot of problems when it comes to old people like me. But youngsters probably are more open-minded, probably, especially when I look at NCC students, their motto is unity and discipline, and they kind of live together, come together. The very reason why they conduct camps at different levels, state level, national level, is to put together people from different parts of India and make them live together for 10 days or 20 days in a camp so that they kind of understand each other and develop respect and develop harmony for all these differences. So same way, most of the youngsters, students should be the one who should not have these prejudices based on religion, language, caste and other things. Social inequality is what we call that, because unless we get our house in order, unless we do internally as a nation, we address these issues to overcome these challenges, and in that process develop internal security, then we can address external security. How to deal with Pakistan or with China or with any other countries that pose security challenge to us as a nation. So in order to address external security issues, we need to first get our house in order. That is the point that I would like to emphasize on this particular day to students. All of you are aware about the social issues that we are dealing with, whether it is corruption, whether it is casteism, untouchability, a lot of these things. Even today, we wish we can get out and say, no, we don't have any of those issues. But even today, if I visit some of my friends' house, they give coffee in a different, cup to people of certain section, right? So these are all, some of the things which tells us that those things have not gone away. And I hope one day, with all of you shaping the future of this country, all these social evils are completely addressed, and therefore we become a strong nation. Therefore, we can be a global player. Another point that I want to touch is that when we have formed these regional entities called states, and we have forgotten in that obsession to be together as a one state, we have not understood that we still have to work with people from other states. We have a lot of issues in national resources being shared, like water resources. We had our share of fights with neighbor state Tamil Nadu, and those things have created a lot of headaches. But the fact of the matter is that there are many people living here, having relatives in Tamil Nadu, got married to people from Tamil Nadu, vice versa, and we have to travel. When we travel to these places, then they say, here, catch this fellow from Karnataka, let us beat him up. Or the other way around, when somebody comes from there. So those things have taught us that this is not the way. We cannot have, just because you have a problem in sharing water, you have to address that, but there is no point in getting prejudices and developing hatred for people coming from that area. So you need to have interstate harmony. Same way as a nation, we cannot just put a wall around, Great Wall of China kind of thing, one more wall around India and live in isolation. In order to be a competent global player, you have to move beyond the borders, extend your hand and get into global cooperation. Today, a pandemic like COVID has been dealt not in isolation. The entire scientific community across the world has jumped in and came out with solutions to address this particular pandemic. Imagine we had no relationship, no association, no contact, no communication, no exchange with any other country in this world. We had some kind of insulated kind of situation. How difficult it would have been to address an issue like pandemic, issues like climate change, issues like technological disruptions in terms of artificial intelligence. Tomorrow, if there is a situation where many job losses are going to be there because of technological disruptions, solutions cannot be found in isolation. A global community has to find solutions to this, right? So at some point, even the nationalistic patriotic feelings have to be, in true sense, not make us isolated from the remaining part of the globe. We still have to keep that. You can be a good son or daughter of Karnataka, at the same time you can be a good son of India and also be a responsible world citizen. Wish you all once again a happy Republic Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I'm sure your message reaches each one of us here. As rightly mentioned, like a human body, our country has also undergone a whole lot of changes. The challenges that we have seen with its age and varying social structures. So we'll make every possible attempt to build a harmonious environment wherever we are through our strong citizenship behavior. Thank you for a very meaningful message to each one of us, sir. I now request Ms. Munun Mukherjee, Faculty, Indian Academy College of Nursing, to deliver the vote of thanks, please.
A very good afternoon to you all. I feel honored and privileged to get an opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this Republic Day celebration of our beloved country. We are all proud to be born in India, and as a responsible citizen, as an Indian, it is our duty that we should celebrate such a glorious day. I thank Honorable Dr. T. Somsekhar, Chairman, Indian Academy Group of Institutions, for such an inspiring motivational thoughts and guide us throughout our journey. You are our pillar of strength, sir. I thank you, sir, for your kind presence in our special day. I thank Mrs. Bharti T. Secretary for continuous support to conduct this program in absentia. I thank Dr. Srinidhi Parthasathi, CEO and Principal, Indian Academy Degree College, for his valuable contribution and continued support on this occasion. Thank you, sir. I thank all respected principals of Indian Academy Group of Institutions for their support. I thank Professor Shalini, Vice Principal, Indian Academy Degree College, for gracing this occasion. I thank Academic Director Professor Surya Narayan for his presence. I thank Dr. Raghupati for arranging this occasion. I thank NCC, NSS, and student councils for their support. I thank all teaching and non-teaching staffs for their presence and support rendered for this program. I thank all students for participating in this occasion. I would again like to thank all the respected dignitaries, my respected seniors, my colleagues, staff members, and all the beloved students. Thank you, everyone. Once again, Happy Republic Day to all of you, and we are going to obtain the objectives of improvement and prosperity together. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, ma'am. So this brings us to the closure of the celebration of 73rd Republic Day. I would now request all the faculty, all the staff members, faculty members to kindly proceed to room number 306 for a cup of tea, some refreshment. Thank you so much.